Yo, what is good, my quick crypto family and my coin factory family? Back once more with another daily live stream, and gosh, I am so looking forward to today because I know what's going to happen. We talk about it in my community already. Kaspa right now down 7.41%. It has come down. It's almost crashed. Anything more than 10% is considered a crash, and it's almost crashed today, which is insane. It's currently now valued at 12.13 cents. Extremely undervalued in accordance to the power law. Now it's 63.8% undervalued. It is absolutely insane right now. And of course, whatever FUD there was in the community has only amplified, increased more and more. People are getting very frustrated. I'm fully expecting to see many people enter my chat, either having a go at me, flooding Kaspa, be it what it may. If it happens, ignore them personally, because we're in this project because we know what we hold. That's what I like to believe. And they've got announcements in this video. Many announcements, from Krc20 tokens to the Kas-20 Dex to real world announcements regarding rate cuts, regarding even Swede has had some decent announcements as well. We have this post here, which I'm going to get into. I'll come back to it again later on. This post here from Rodolfo Fanti, which says, own Kaspa because it's the future monetary network. Don't own Kaspa because it will be listed on Kraken, OKX, Binance. Went up 10,000% since 2022. It's the only other proof of work mined by Marathon. It's the only currency considered by Grayscale. That block 10 blocks per second and smart contracts soon. These are all major catalysts for Kaspa. Of course they are. They're important to keep in mind. But he's not wrong. You shouldn't be getting into Kaspa for the sake of, yes, it has all these big things incoming, so it's going to make you money. This here is stuff that I reiterate in my videos for everyone to give them some form of clarity, if you will, some form of peace of mind that Kaspa will come back soon. It's got a lot of stuff incoming for it. But what Kaspa isn't just, you know, it's got some amazing... It's meant to be the future monetary network. What the KII have in plan for Kaspa is going to make it the future. KII right now, they're on the brink of entering an era of disintermediarities. Point being is, Kaspa is going to help literally transform the financial world. From energy sectors to cross-border payments to supply chain, you name it. That is what Kaspa's goal is, to do what Bitcoin was meant to do, to be the future monetary system, to be a peer-to-peer electronic currency, to be a medium of exchange. All we're seeing here is noise. It's important noise. Definitely for Kaspa's price action, it's very bullish to see, you know, Kraken wanting to list them, it going up so massively in the span of 2 years. You know, the only other proof of work mined Marathon. All these things are very big. The Grayscale thing in particular is huge news. It's very big news, but that shouldn't be why you're in Kaspa. I will constantly reiterate these are big things for Kaspa, of course, to keep you informed, but that isn't why you should be in Kaspa. If you've done your research, you will know what you hold. And you won't care about these immediate short-term price action, despite, yes, this correction. For those who bought at the top, because I know a lot of people now who've been saying they bought at 20.7 cents. I do feel for you. Hey, I bought at that top as well. Obviously, I bought earlier, so I'm still up, but I bought here as well. Some people are down 40%. Now, I want to reiterate that we have seen on numerous occasions in the past where Kaspa has corrected this sort of percentage. This has got 42% here. We're going to do a little bit of a trip down memory lane, if you will. Go a little bit further back. Grab this over here. This correction cycle here with 35%, 36, 37%. It's not too different. From 5 to 3 cents. That's only 2 cents different as opposed to, you know, 20 to 12 cents, which is 8 cents different. But in terms of actual corrective action, there's not much different in that. We have this corrective cycle here, which was far bigger. 72%. Like, we've had numerous occasions in the past where Kaspa has had corrective cycles. But look where it's at right now. This, to me, is just another corrective cycle for me. I'm not, even now, with Kaspa's price coming down, I choose this as an opportunity to buy more. I will be buying more because I'm optimistic about what Kaspa's going to be doing in the future. It's meant to be the future of finance. Yes, 20 to 12 cents, 8 cents correction is significant. But it's 42%, and we've seen, look, I mean, even look here. This happened earlier. A bigger correction happened here. before another new all-time high. As mentioned in one of these posts here that I load up, you'll hear from Christian Ludwig, who's one of the ambassadors for Kaspa, or he's very, very closely, he's always in these Kaspa roundtables. Kaspa is still in a bullish structure of higher highs and higher lows. Look at the market right here. Higher highs and higher lows. Like, don't let the market makers shake you out of the bottom of your channel before the market gets hot. We are literally 2 to 3 weeks away from a US election. That is going to be a definitive moment in this crypto market. Again, look at what Kaspa's doing long term, but if you want to think about when am I getting my money off Kaspa sooner, then look at these immediate soon to come catalysts. Snow smart contracts are be coming soon. 10 BPS, those sort of things are going to be coming hopefully next year. Grayscale considered by Kaspa, huge marathon. You know, in fact, it had a massive run. And you've got exchange listings out on the horizon. Kaspa is one of the worst performing assets in the past year. In the top 100, I completely agree with you. You're not wrong. Of course you're not. It's fact. But that's looking in the past year, and I agree the past year has been awful. But if you expect a token to constantly go up the whole time, you're in the wrong project. You've got a misconception about crypto. Because when Kaspa was doing all of this, everything else was going the opposite direction. It's just that now, when everything is starting to rise, the sentiment behind Kaspa's dropped down a little bit. Now, the reasons for why, it could be speculative, it could be market manipulation from exchanges, from the whales. We have been seeing some big wallets, you know, starting to constantly remove their Kaspa. Look, we had 5 sharks gone today. In the last hour, 2 of them are gone. Today actually has been a day we've seen it slightly less addresses, although ultimately speaking, if you look at the last 30 days, we've ultimately seen a massive increase. So it's the adoption of Kaspa isn't falling, the price is falling. So there's Kaspa price action FUD. Definitely people get frustrated by that, I agree. But the hash rate is still popping off. The adoption is still popping off. It's still increasing. That is currently my mindset with Kaspa. If you don't agree with my mindset, you're more than welcome to say what you like, FUD it out and get out of the project. I don't care. I don't. I am here to give you information on what Kaspa are doing, and I'm here to tell you what I believe Kaspa are going to do. If you don't like what I say, you're welcome to sell your bags and get out of the project. That's fine. I'm not telling you what to invest into. You've got to do your own research. If you invest into anything, it's your own risk. So keep that in mind when you're doing any sort of information right now. I do believe right now this is one of the bottoms for Kaspa. We are at a point where we are extremely undervalued. In accordance to the power law, we are now just crossing over the dead region. Have you seen time and time again, when that happens, Kaspa tends to make a reversal and comes back up. With the elections being weeks away, with many other of the immediate catalysts incoming, Kaspa's reversal, in my opinion, is close. What this right now to me is a shake-up for those who lack the conviction. But if you don't want to get into it, that's fine. Again, you shouldn't be focusing necessarily on these things. You want small short-term price action. I think there is some coming for Kaspa soon. I'd like to believe so, but for the most part, go somewhere else. Respectfully. Go meme tokens. Go to SWE that had a very amazing run. If you look at SWE right now, SWE currently valued at 2.05 cents. Had a very, very nice run over the past 2 months, peaking up around 2.35 cents. Right now, SWE has a very big announcement. They have a Walrus testnet going live. So developers, they can learn everything they want to know about Walrus, crucial steps towards providing robust, resilient, and scalable data sources. SWE is doing quite well. Furthermore, SWE, they're actually going to be introducing AI. We know how big AI is right now. So SWE are definitely doing some very interesting things. If you want quick term price action, go to SWE, because SWE's seemingly doing that sort of stuff. That's what SWE's about. It's got the VCs, the money, the backing to cause significant price very, very quickly. Kaspa is a play in the long game. Kaspa's doing long-term price action. What I'm going to cover is a very, obviously again, the meme tokens, the adoption, everything else, but I'm going to go a little bit into the future, what Kaspa building. And I tuned in to a stream very briefly yesterday from Jesse AI, who actually mentioned me in a stream yesterday. I think it was Beeb. Shout out to you, my man. And also thank you for joining the stream, my man. Yeah, Bingo Bango messaged me on Discord and just said, yeah, Jesse AI was talking about you. I thought that was very, very cool. That, you know, he's ultimately, yeah, he just quoted. He quoted from my video, the last video that I made, this video here, ultimately just talking about what was mentioned in this roundtable, which again is another idea. Despite Kaspa's price action, this roundtable here for me is the clarity that I need to understand that Kaspa's price action is doing badly, but there's nothing wrong with the project and in itself. And they are talking to the exchanges. What we are lacking is regulatory clarity for exchanges to take action. And also the tier ones, they don't want money to list Kaspa. What they want is clarity and understanding of the project. BlockDAG is new and innovative, never seen before. It's hard for anyone to understand this sort of technology when it took them over 10 years to build it. They can't explain it to someone in a week or a few months. Marathon took 2 months. From the moment they heard about Kaspa, it took them 2 months to start mining it in secret. But Marathon are Bitcoin maxis. They are very well tuned with Bitcoin, so you have to understand just a slight difference between Kaspa and Bitcoin, and then you understand it. These tier ones, they aren't Bitcoin maxis, they're a business, right? So their understanding of something like this is going to take longer. I still hold strong on my belief that Kraken will list Kaspa end of this month, hopefully November. If it doesn't happen, so be it. We do have tier ones incoming. Wolfie has confirmed they are actively talking with tier ones. If you want price action with Kaspa, you want price to pump, those are your catalysts for you. But you shouldn't be looking at these catalysts necessarily. Of course, everyone will, but you should be looking at what it's doing in the future monetary network for what the KRI are going to bring to Kaspa, which is what Jesse I was mentioning. All the stuff Kaspa is going to be doing in the energy sector, transforming it. We've got a post from ChatGPT, from KRI. One ChatGPT query is equal to 10 times more power than one Google search. That's how innovative AI technology is. But Kaspa's highly efficient proof of work acts as a factor of security and creating intrinsic value in Kaspa. What ChatGPT is right now, what AI is to Google with searching, is what Kaspa is going to be to energy, in the energy sector. There are a lot of developments happening in the real world right now, incorporating blockchain technology into the monetary system. Kaspa is going to be an intrinsic part of that, an influential key part of that, but we are too early for it to have the adoption to take off. The technology and developments are old, yes, 10 plus years, but the project itself, its adoption is 3. If that. Very, very new. We're still lacking a lot of the main incentives that make Kaspa the most dominant project in this space. Again, looking more towards these short-term actions here, but even then, the KRI, keep in mind, right, as I just again giving you some book, the KRI, this Kaspa Industrial Initiative, had the likes of Rory O'Neill approach Shy. I think it was around July or whenever it was. I can't remember the exact date. Point being is, what I do know is Rory O'Neill met with Shy at some event. They spoke about Kaspa because, as Rory O'Neill's confirmed in the previous roundtable, they've been looking at Kaspa for at least a year. And when they were confident enough, he approached Shy. In the span of 90 days, 1.5 months, the KII was formed. This website was formed. They had board members, and you had the likes of Paul Van Son, who's the chairman of DII. So after them doing their research, trying to form their own decentralization network to make their DLT solution at scale with the energy sector with the DII, they thought, screw it, let's go to Kaspa, because Kaspa's doing it. And that's what we have here. But once more, again, we are just too early. We still have no regulatory clarity in crypto. Crypto in itself is just too early. If we have regulatory clarity, I promise you now, Bitcoin would not be sitting at 67, 68k. It'd be at least at 80. We're still waiting for the SEC to pull their finger out or just to be removed entirely. And we're still waiting for the other developments happening as well. Gold right now is hitting record highs time and time again. And why is that important? Because gold right now, in the words of Larry Fink, the BlackRock CEO, Bitcoin can be seen as an alternative to hedge against inflation like gold is. Gold is going higher and higher because the value of the fiat currencies of dollars and euros and pound sterling, whatever it may be, fiat currency is dying. Crypto is rising, and therefore when the inflation is so high, investors seem to seek safety in gold. Crypto is also being used for that same factor. Right now, gold's going higher and higher, and it's the same thing that JP Morgan has stated and other massive Wall Street boys saying that the rise of gold is going to happen in a cycle. With the rise of gold, you can hear the rise of crypto as well. European Central Bank has just cut interest rates once again of 0.25%, which means more pressure relief from the market, from the economy, which therefore means more liquidity allowed to flood into the investment side of things. So we can potentially see more liquidity flood into crypto assets. According to Goldman Sachs, they expect the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates to 3.25 to 3.5% by June 2025. So what? That's about 9 months from now, give or take. A 1.5% cut, if I'm not mistaken. That's going to be a lot of pressure to alleviate from the market, and a lot more liquidity allowed to flood into crypto. The global money supply, the M2 supply, is going higher and higher. These rate cuts will alleviate pressure from the economy and allow it to flood into crypto. Point being, we are still early enough to be able to scoop up some cheap projects, whilst before their pump, before the elections, before the rate cuts. Projects like Kaspa right now are in a better position than most, in my opinion, because what they are building is truly revolutionary. What they have planned, what institutions have planned for Kaspa, with the likes of KRI, is truly revolutionary. And what we're seeing right now is the bigger addresses from the exchange listing potentially. For example, we got this here. This is from coinglass.com. The short to long ratio. Right now I've got it set to Kaspa. In the last 5 minutes, we can see, like a Kraken and HTX, they're completely shorting Kaspa. Go to the last 15 minutes. The incentive is Kraken was going up. Look, for the most part, Kaspa's still being shorted. 30 minutes. Kind of even spread, but HTX still low. Hour. Shorted Kaspa. Majority. 4 hours. Still short. 12 hours. So what we're seeing now, in the past day, is majority of the exchanges are the ones that are shorting Kaspa. On the exchanges, Kaspa's being shorted. The incentive right now is not to long Kaspa, from leveraging at least. People are selling Kaspa. That's all that's happening right now. We're seeing the larger wallets, the ones who hold majority of the liquidity, the ones who can bully the markets around, because Kaspa's still not got the adoption and the liquidity needed to have a more stable price. The ones who can bully the market around, they're the ones that are selling. And I can tell you what, I can promise you almost anything. Again, no, this is speculative. But I am very confident those people who are selling to push the price down to buy more. And if not, they've probably already made their money, so don't care. But I'm very confident in that fact, because those people who hold Kaspa, people like me and other of us in this chat right now, in my community as well, they hold Kaspa because it's the future monetary network. They're holding Kaspa, but not for this. They're not holding to make gains this cycle. They want to make money this cycle, of course, but don't want to get out. They want to make, a 50x this cycle and then get out of Kaspa completely. No, they want to make money this cycle. Of course, everyone wants to make money, but they're holding Kaspa for years to come as a store of value, a medium of exchange, as a peer-to-peer electronic currency. That's what Jesse IR was trying to get to yesterday as well. What Kaspa's trying to build is so revolutionary, it's so early that its price can't remain at the value it is right now. It sucks. It does. God, it does suck. Of course it sucks. No one likes Kaspa being down this low right now. Of course people are going to be very upset by it if they were performing asset. In the last, year or so, if not maybe even longer, I don't know. It's a worth performing asset for the last 2 months, definitely in the top 100 cryptos. It's not good. Of course it's not. But if you're wanting price pumps, if you're following green candles, then I want to say Kaspa's going to reverse soon. But again, I'm not a financial advisor and I have no evidence of that. My only speculation and my evidence comes from the fact that Kaspa right now is at a very, very low point. The power loss is really undervalued. We've still got major developments still incoming for Kaspa. With the SEC seemingly, on their way out, dare I say, with the elections being so close. I believe we're going to see a turn for crypto very, very soon. But I can't say Kaspa's going to just jump up from 12 cents to 20 cents in a span of 2 weeks. It very well could happen, but I can't say that for sure. I deem this as cheap Kaspa that I can put my money into, because I'm confident in Kaspa in longevity wise and what it's building, and I can make a very good gain from it. That's me personally. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Do your own research and make your own decision, of course. We're in a position right now where Kaspa is very undervalued at 12.144 cents, down 7.3% on the daily time frame. People want to make money quickly, by all means go check out meme tokens. Or furthermore, one of the reasons why I speculate why Kaspa is also down right now is because Kaspa price action is so bad, so people are changing to KRC-20 meme tokens. If you look at this right now, Nacho's doing incredible. $63.7 million market cap, almost 2 billion 24-hour trading volume, reaching nearly all-time highs again. Kaspa's up 5%, 7 million market cap, 100,000 trading volume. Look at the volume surge right now. If you looked at this yesterday or the day before, most people weren't even in 6 figures. Maybe 50k. Some of them are they're much higher now. Even Bird, 32% up. Kaspi is now at $11.5 billion market cap. The incentive right now is in memes. I've told you this time and time again in my streams. Right now, the incentive is behind meme tokens, and that's fine. If you want to make money quickly, you want to chase candles, go for memes. I don't hold many memes. I do hold some memes on the Solana chain, and I plan to get more into the Kaspa memes very, very soon when I take the time to go into them. Or pretty much. But I will get into them. But right now, because Kaspa price action is so poor and not making any money for the past 2 months, people are getting frustrated, understandably. And I feel for you. So what they're doing? Trying to find ways to make money, as you should do. So what they're doing is they're selling their Kaspa bags and going into meme tokens, I like to believe. That's one speculation that I have. And there's a reason why. Nacho recap this week so far. Nacho's market cap soared from 50 to 70 million, proving our strength in the crypto space. They're now live on CoinX and Pionex, with Pionex US to come very, very soon, bringing massive training events and new ways to grab Nacho. There are going to be more listings on the way very, very soon. And they've been requested to be launched on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Nacho is very, very early. It could be a very, very big gainer. One that I do want to get into, definitely. Nacho is fair launch. It's got outstanding community with Kaspa, of course. Outstanding leadership. And it is right now the #1 meme token on Kaspa. And I think it's going to be the biggest one on Kaspa as well. And I do think there's a chance that Nacho could, in the future to come when Kaspa takes off as well, could flip the likes of these projects as well. It could do amazing things. At 50, 60, $70 million market cap, it could reach the billions. It could. I'm not a financial advisor again, but I think there's a potential for it. Again, if you think about the price of the way, to my knowledge, that memes correlate and work with actual projects, if Kaspa reaches a $100 billion market cap, a meme token underneath it, so Nacho, should attain to 5 to 10% of that market cap, which would therefore be 500 million to, 500 million to 1 billion. Yes. No. Wait. Maths. 5 billion to 10 billion. That's right. Apologies for that. Yeah, if Kaspa is $100 billion market cap, 5% of that would be 5 billion, and 10% would be 10 billion. So Nacho could achieve a $5 billion market cap in that respect. And it at 70 million, that's a massive gain. I can't do the math on that, but that's an insane percentile growth. Furthermore, you got Kaspa Goes Kaspa. Hold tight, because we've got a huge announcement tomorrow. They've got a very big announcement coming tomorrow. We'll have to see what it is. You know, it could be an exchange listing. It could be a Tangent wallet. We don't know yet, but this could be something very big. So yeah, tune in for tomorrow's stream as well, and you'll hopefully find out what this is. I mean, I'll be, again, for those who want to find out in quick time and sooner, check out my free Discord server on the screen right now, also in the chat right now, and also in the description, where information regarding capital, regarding crypto in general, any crypto projects that I'm looking into, and not just me, it's my community, all of us are working towards trying to build our wealth. We're talking about memes in there as well, talking about Kaspa, talking about other projects on occasion, all that's going to grow more and more. But point being is you want to find out communities just to help, you know, build your understanding of crypto and also of the crypto market economics factors as well, and Kaspa. Then go check out the link in the chat and description and on my homepage. And also put that information there as well. Furthermore, CoinX. Now, CoinX Global, obviously they launched Nacho already. They had a space which had Kaspa, Goes Kaspa, co-founder in there as well. So I believe that Kaspa's going to be launched there very, very soon. But right now we have Nacho launched on there. And now we have Kaspi launched on there. Hence probably why we've seen Kaspi's volume grow quite significantly in the past few hours. A 96% percentile growth. We've seen the memes really, really take off. Change Finance, the DEX for KRC-20. They've now added BERT, hence probably why BERT is also now made a significant gain, now reaching a $1 million market cap. And furthermore, they have Change Finance just made this announcement here. The change documentation has been updated, making KRC-20 APIs available to integrate. Time to enable the KRC-20 community to swap KRC-20 tokens directly through your interface, be it website, app, or bot. Point being is, the Change Finance DEX for Kaspa seems to be borderline complete. So the KRC-20 DEX is almost ready, if not ready already. That is going to be a big deal for Kaspa. I'm not saying that's going to cause Kaspa to jump. Let's be realistic, right? If you're chasing pumps, I don't think Kaspa's the project for you. If you're chasing good technology, which is going to do well in a gradual growth, then yes, I think Kaspa's for you. I think Kaspa's going to make big gains in this cycle still, to this day, because of what's happening with crypto, with institutional adoption, with Bitcoin. It still will make significant gains in my opinion. I still stand strong on my belief of a $2 minimum Kaspa to $3 to $5 on average, and very, very bullish case where we see smart contracts, we see all tier ones and so on and so forth, we see $7 Kaspa. I still stand strong on that. I know that sounds ridiculous considering Kaspa's current price action, but what people fail to understand, which was proven here, is how quickly things can turn. Kaspa here, from the 4th of November to the 18th of November, so in 2 weeks, Kaspa went from 5 cents to 15 cents, a 3x. For example, Bitcoin. Bitcoin went from 51k to 62k in 3 days. That's how quickly this space can just turn and shift and flood liquidity into the market. And we are going to soon get regulatory clarity, which will allow trillions of dollars from the Wall Street boys, from the likes of BlackRock, from the likes of Wells Fargo, from the likes of Bank of America, you name it. Regulatory clarity, the lack of this stupid capital gains of run SEC will allow trillions to flood into Bitcoin, into the ETFs, which Grayscale are issuing more and more, which, reminder, Kaspa is now under consideration. Again, that's not what you should be focusing on, but it's a thing to focus on nonetheless if you want to see some good price action soon. This is sort of stuff that's going to allow trillions to flood into these projects, into the market, which will then, whether it comes to Kaspa or not, this institutional adoption, it will come to Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin maxis have started gradually accepting Kaspa more and more because of what it is, the fact that it's being mined by Marathon. Again, something else you should keep in mind, but it's not the reason you should be in Kaspa. It's a reason, but it's not the reason. Bitcoin maxis, point being, is money will flow into Bitcoin, and what happens to those who invest into Bitcoin, when they've made their gains, they will trickle that profit into the altcoins to increase making their money. They're reinvesting their capital. Right now, I truly believe the project I will choose to, of course, there'll be the likes of Sui, XRP probably, Tau being a very big one in the AI sector, other ones like Desync I think is going to be quite good. I think Kaspa will be one of them as well because of what it is. People who are Bitcoin maxis, they don't like getting into anything else besides Bitcoin. They're very hell-bent on Bitcoin, which is fine. Also, I know I'm not answering any questions in this stream. I'll do in a moment, but I wanted to get this out. Point being is, you have the likes of Michael Saylor, who's speculative, is looking at Kaspa. You have the likes of Marathon, who are mining Kaspa. You have Bitcoin maxis, who have jumped ship, or even they have looked into Kaspa thanks to Marathon and thanks to the other bigger influencers who have now thought, okay, maybe it's worth looking into. You had Mario Narfol. If I go to the post, which will take me a while to find, I imagine, but if I go to the post, from Mario Narfol, I'm trying to find Nacho. Go to Nacho, scroll down, you'll see that Mario Narfol actually followed. Now, this is Nacho, not Kaspa, but the point being, it's the meme token underneath Kaspa. That is still something that is a connection to Kaspa. It's still a big deal. Where is it? It wasn't this far back, was it? People who've watched my stream for a while, you would have seen it anyways. Here it is, there you go. And it's legit. You can go on to Nacho, you can go up, go to their following, or followers you know, or verify followers, even verify followers. Okay, well I don't see it anymore, so maybe he unfollowed them. What do you know? Maybe I was mistaken. He did follow them. I did show that in my stream previously, so maybe he's unfollowed them now. Okay, let's null and void that point, shall we? Point being though, we're seeing the adoption of Kaspa still grow. You're seeing Bitcoin maxis looking at Kaspa more and more. With institutional adoption, which will ramp the price up of Bitcoin, that money will flood into altcoins like Kaspa. Right now, the hype, the incentive is not to be with Kaspa. Right now, there's no desire to be in infrastructure-driven projects. Right now, the hype is not around projects that are building something great, DeFi projects. Right now, the hype is around where the money's pumping, which of course is like the VCs like Sui, or meme tokens. Gaming starting to gain some traction as well. AI, same thing as well. Point being is right now the two biggest sectors are memes and AI. Hence why the meme tokens for Kaspa are doing so well. And why Kaspa is not, because I believe that there's price manipulation going on. People are selling their tokens for Kaspa because it's not doing very well, which you're well in your right to do so. and they're looking into the memes instead, because they're the ones that actually are making some gains right now. They're getting their listings, and there are more incoming for these projects as well. The Dex is almost out, so you'll be able to get access to that to them through that as well. Conan is in the innovation zone for XT today, right now, and it's also on the Change Finance Dex. Kaspa, rumored to be on Mexi very, very soon, is now on CoinX. Nacho, PionX, and CoinX with more incoming. Kaspa on XT, and soon to hopefully be on XT on our CoinX as well. Many projects are starting to get the adoption they need. Allegedly, Dog K has the listings. I've not seen the listings for Dog K, but allegedly Dog K has 2 listings with a 3rd one incoming. You'll start to see the adoption for these meme tokens growing more for Kaspa, which is going to help Kaspa in the long run, but right now Kaspa is not there, so no one gives a damn. But again, as Jesse AI stated in his stream yesterday, for what I tuned in briefly to when he mentioned me, and also from what you're seeing from this post here, from Rodolfo Fanti, it's what Kaspa's doing is why you should be into the project. You should look into what they're building, their DAG Knight, their role in what will be the future monetary system of crypto. That's why you should be in this project, because what they're building will rival and even surpass the likes of what blockchains do, what other projects are doing. It's just not got the adoption, or even the technology in itself is still early. You haven't got 10 BPS is not the reason you should be in Kaspa, but it's something that's going to help Kaspa out in the future to handle this sort of worldwide adoption. That's not out yet. There's 100 BPS, no smart contracts again, which you need to have people build on the chain. Things that are not the reason you should be in Kaspa, but they will help to reach this final goal. That's why you should be in Kaspa. So, if you are holding Kaspa and you are feeling bearish or FUDing Kaspa because its price action is down 45% or whatever it is from its all-time high back in the 1st of August, so 2.5 months from now, that is fine. You're well in your right to do so. If you don't believe in the project, that is fine. You're well in your right to go out. I just want you to be sure that you don't end up regretting your decision. That you've done your research into Kaspa, and you have the conviction, therefore, to stand strong, hold the line when the price is coming down. Not all projects are going to be pumping up. Kaspa had the best run of any crypto project ever in the bear cycle. Now it's going through a corrective behavior. For the last year, it's done nothing. Now it's going through corrective behavior. But, as I showed you earlier, the correction in price for Kaspa from its all-time high to now is 42%. We've seen bigger corrections already with Kaspa. Here was bigger. So about a few months back, that was 46. Here was not as much. It was still 40% roughly. Those are the times people started flooding Kaspa anyway, because it did nothing for a year. So let's go when Kaspa was doing well. Here, before the big run-up, it was still 38, 39. It still had a significant correction. We are slightly above that right now. The power law says that we're at the bottom. I still stand strong by belief we're going to see a reversal soon. That's my own personal belief. Of course, you don't believe me, that's fine. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, make your own investments. If you want to learn more about crypto, again, I advise you and I encourage you to join my free Discord server, because we talk about this sort of stuff all the time. It's pretty much a daily conversation now. Why is Kaspa dropping? Here's probably why. We provide some information, or why we think. We talk about Kaspa, what's happening. We talk about the meme token side of things. We talk about I've got sectors for other projects as well, which right now they're growing. They're not there yet, but the other projects I'm going to be talking about, you've got AI. I like Tau. I like Desync. There's more I'm talking about. Gaming off the grid has been great for Web3 gaming. And I'm very bullish on Web3 gaming, which I think will be a very big sector. I currently hold Vulcan Forge. I'm looking into more. GFAL, Miria, Nakamoto. There's some other ones that I haven't got on my list yet, but I'm looking. I'm scouting. I hold Sui. For the fact that Sui is doing quite well. It has done quite well in this run-up. I got in around... I don't even know now. I can't remember. But I got in near the top because I do believe he's going to go higher. But it's not my conviction hold. I got a very small bag in Sui because I've seen great stuff coming for Sui. Again, this sort of stuff is great. Walrus, AI. But I've also seen FUD about insider selling. And I'm not confident in that. That's why I look at Kaspa more, because the chance of insider selling, or at least it being rugged, is very small in comparison. Obviously, anything's possible, but it's much smaller because it's decentralized. It's because it's decentralized. I'm looking at other projects for another DeFi protocol called SEI, S-E-I, that I'm looking into as well. This is one that I am also considering picking up very, very soon. There are many projects that I have on my radar. I haven't spoken about a lot of them. I have to do more research into a lot of them as well, but that's also why I create my free Discord server, for us to all come together to look at other projects and talk about Kaspa, of course, and just try to help us all make wealth in what will be, in my opinion, the biggest bull run in history. With institutional adoption here, with the trillions flooding on chain, with hopefully Gary Gensler finally on his way out, which according to stuff I spoke about in my yesterday stream for those who tuned in, Altcoin Daily here post this from Bradley Tusk, the CEO of Tusk Ventures, who basically just stated in a summary of it, no matter who gets elected, Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, neither seem to want Gary Gensler. Whoever they elect as the replacement of the chairman of the SEC will be better. Now, I believe Trump will definitely, because he's pro-crypto. Kamala Harris seems pro-crypto, but, maybe not as much. I still don't think anyone you can elect is as bad as Gary Gensler. So I agree with the sentiment regardless of that. Full disclosure, not pro-Trump, not pro-Kamala Harris. I'm pro-crypto. Whoever's more pro-crypto is who I support. I just want crypto to do well. That's all. I want my money to bump. That's all I care about. And this is the same thing that Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock, had already stated in the past. In this video here. Neither Donald Trump nor Kamala Harris is a factor of the crypto price, as we believe Bitcoin is an asset class of itself. BlackRock are the ones who control the world. They are $11.5 trillion asset under management. They run this. If they say these two can't do nothing, they can't do nothing. You have to follow the money. Money is telling you crypto is going to do well. You have to not be emotional and be logical. The logic tells you that Kaspa price is down, crap price action, but it's still building. You haven't seen any of the Kaspa developers, Shai, Michael Sutton, Jonas Sabiniski, any of them say, oh, it's not doing very well, let's sell our Kaspa, let's get out, we're going to stop developing. No, they don't care. They want Kaspa to do well, of course, but they don't care. They're still building. Michael Sutton, I can't spell today, apparently. There you go. Michael Sutton, last he made an update for my knowledge, he talked about the fact that they got attacked. Which you saw here, why Kaspa dropped down to just below 1 EH here. They immediately recovered. But furthermore, he also spoke about the fact that he's going to be focusing on doing a second RK workshop, Rusty Kaspa workshop. They're still developing Rust, as they meant to. They're still focusing on development. The fact that they also mentioned that they do an RK Crescendo update. The fact that one of the things that we're looking at, ZK Opcode's L1 designs. That is smart contracts. Again, is not the reason. It's a reason you should hold Kaspa, in my opinion, but it's not the reason. It should be what they're trying to build in the future, what their role will be in the monetary system in the future. There's a lot of reasons you could hold Kaspa. If you want price action immediately, I think you're in the wrong game, personally. But that's just my own opinion, of course. There are many reasons, and if you want other projects to get into, there are many in this space. Again, stuff I talk about in my server, or trying to incentivize talk about my server more and more. It's mainly Kaspa, of course. We all love Kaspa here. Or at least we all had belief in Kaspa at one point. I still do, and I think many of us still do as well, but people are just very frustrated with the price, which I get. Also, there was a post yesterday, I don't know why TradingView is doing that to me, but there was a post yesterday that I showed yesterday regarding that smart contract element thing again, where they're going to be having this here. So register to Kaspa Innovation Summit on October 27th, so that's about 10 days from now. And for builders, you'll be getting to know Rust integration with Kaspa by Crypto Aspect and ZK Architecture on Kaspa. ZK Architecture, again, is smart contracts. So they are actively developing more and more. They haven't slowed down. They're still developing Rust. They're still developing smart contracts. They're still trying to push this stuff out there. The price is just down because the price is down. The people who hold majority of the tokens, who can be more aggressive and can affect the price more, they're the ones selling. The exchanges, they don't care. Look, still shorting Kaspa in the last 24 hours. Look at the last 5 minutes. It's slightly into the buying section now. 15, much more bullish. Half an hour, still like we're seeing a bit more incentive now for people to start longing Kaspa from the exchanges. But in the past day, it is just been to short Kaspa. It's not. The exchanges don't care. In the last 12 hours, the same thing. Kaspa is valued. It's come up at least. It's made a little bit of a recovery. 12.30 cents, down 5.80%. And this is something I also mentioned in my previous streams as well. I said, this seems to be the bottom for Kaspa, but anything can happen. You can't say for sure. But should Kaspa correct further than this next zone I have drawn out. And it's, again, as I drew these zones out, I drew these zones out 2-3 months ago. This is the zone I drew out for Kaspa where it would correct to potentially, if it broke down this level here, and that's where it's come down to, and it's seeming to make a recovery. If it comes down, fine. If it comes down further, maybe we start seeing it go on track for 10 cents. That would be disastrous, of course, and that might shake a lot more people out. And I'm not saying it's impossible. Me, I won't sell. That's me personally. Again, don't have to listen to me. I'm just an internet man. I'm just telling you what I believe and what I'm holding. Don't do your own investment based on what I tell you. Make your own decisions. You're an adult. You shouldn't need me to hold your hand. Just do your research and have the conviction to know and believe in what you hold. I believe in holding Kaspa. I think Kaspa hopefully won't correct further down than this. I think this is the bottom we'll see for Kaspa. But again, I've said that multiple times. I can't call the bottom. No one can call the bottom. There are many ways you can call a bottom. Like people will call bottoms time and time again. I believe this is a bottom for Kaspa. Right now, the selling pressure is still there. It's come down quite severely on the daily, and the power law is now in, it's gone below the region. So chances are the selling pressure should be very, very minimal for Kaspa right now. So a lot of indicators suggest that right now, Kaspa shouldn't be selling much more. It should start making a recovery soon enough. But again, it depends on what the bigger wallets want to do. If the KRC-20 meme will continue to get more and more adoption, which they seem to be doing, maybe more wallets will sell to try and get into the meme to make their bags. That's expected. But again, we could see some stuff happening for Kaspa. Maybe exchanges are selling more and more, the likes of Kraken, trying to get more and more to get cheap, to then buy in so they can make their listing soon enough. Maybe. We have the addresses here. If you look at the addresses, the top 10 addresses, you've got Gate at the top, you've got Mexi at the top. Both of those two are accumulating more and more, as you can see. You have Uphold accumulating more as well. You've got this fifth one here, whatever that is. We don't know who the third one is. The speculation is going to be the speculation that is Michael Saylor. Some say it's Kraken. We don't know, but there's a big wallet here of 7 million Kaspa that's just sitting there. Point being is that these big whales are still accumulating more Kaspa. They're still accumulating more Kaspa. Today we have seen a drop, definitely, of bigger wallets holding Kaspa. With the sharks today. Today it's been the sharks. But if you don't believe in Kaspa, that's fine. Yeah, very late. It's like 45 minutes later. But good morning, Bingo Bango Man. Welcome back to the stream, and also thank you for letting me know about Jesse I yesterday. That was maybe put a smile on my face. Let me say, I was very happy to see Jesse I talk about my channel. Yeah, Johnny Taco, holy crash. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, it's not a crash. You want to talk technicalities, it's meant to be a 10% above, but either way, it has been a severe correction, definitely. Quicker than how you know it. What to do to buy more? I mean, if you want to buy more, my man, I don't think it's a bad idea, but again, I'm not a financial advisor, do your own decisions. And yeah, I think it's definitely cheap Kaspa. I think it's a very good discount, definitely. Now I have to buy more. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for my next paycheck, and I'm going to hopefully scoop up some more. If it stays this low for longer, fantastic. Good morning. Well, looks like some better prices. You know it. You know it. I have missed so many questions, I'm sure. I wish I waited one more day to buy more. Yeah, I mean, there's always that if, buts, and maybe. It's really hard to judge the market, of course. Always if, buts, and maybe. But either way, I think we're in still a strong position. I don't know if Kaspa will come back straight away. Have to wait and see. But I still stand strong on my belief Kaspa will do well in this cycle. And anything below $1 is good for Kaspa to get into, right? If Kaspa's going to be a project that is really doing the future monetary network stuff, is really meant to transform the way money works, the way the world works, which it is meant to be doing thanks to the KRI and what they're building. Like, this is anything below $1 is dirt cheap Kaspa. If you're holding it for 2, 3 cycles, 4 cycles for your life, if you're holding it long term, you're perfectly fine getting it at whatever price you want. If you want great price action just this cycle, you want to try and call the bottoms, of course. But I think Kaspa's a project that should be focused on long-term holdings, not necessarily short-term gains. People who hold Bitcoin, of course, will try and hold Bitcoin to flip profit. But most of the people are holding it for the longevity of a store of value. Kaspa could be used to the same thing, in my opinion. What's up, Leo, my man? Welcome back to the stream. Good morning, toggle delay to you too. 2K more Kaspa perch? Yeah, big up to you, Johnny Taco. I bought 17 cents, but long-term it won't matter. Exactly. Leo's got the right idea. He bought 17 cents. So he bought 17 cents, meaning Leroy currently is down. Right now, 27%. Bottom out will be 30%, but he's down 27%. But again, he understands that he understands what he's hold. He's done his research. He understands that what Kaspa's trying to do is revolutionary, and he knows that in the long-term side of things, 17 cents, 13 cents, won't matter when Kaspa's valued in the tens, if not hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in the future to come. Does Kaspa look pathetic now? What hurts most is the market pumping and Kaspa's second performing asset. Yeah, I know, it does suck. I agree with you, it sucks. It does look pathetic. But I'm still not worried. Can't you make films in 10-15 minutes? Will be so long to see the live. I can make videos, yes. I do make videos on occasion, but I mean, I do have a lot that I do. In terms of what I do for work, I have many jobs that I do to try and give myself the capital to hopefully invest into crypto. This is one of them. But I have a lot going on, so I make videos when I can. So, you know, they're not as consistent as I'd like them to be. Normally I used to upload them every 3 to 4 days. Right now I've been a bit of a delay, but I do like every day so people can at least interact with me and talk to me more personally, because I don't tend to reply to comments on my videos because, again, it's just time. But I have the community. If you want to know more about, you know, crypto on a more leisurely basis and Kaspa on a leisurely basis, then the free Discord server is there for that. You can ask about questions and people will just answer. And then again, I make videos on occasion when I can, but otherwise the live is the way that I can just have a conversation with you guys and let you know what's happening in the moment, or at least in a moment. The server's best for in the moment. This is in a moment, and the videos are a structured format where you could, I guess, get quite a scripted conversation. But then it's like, if things change in real time while I'm streaming, I could give an update on that, but I can't do that in a video. You know, I have to wait a whole day for the next thing. Now, Fire Hustle says that, is it only up from here? It could be. This could be a support level. We don't know. Kaspa's going to be going to Cindy, Australia. Hopefully you're going to be there, Leroy, on the 23rd of November, so about a month from now, on Saturday. So again, Kaspa's adoption is still growing. It's still getting its name out there. The price is just not doing anything. Of course, and that's all my feed is flooded with right now. Just like people are flooding Kaspa, I don't understand why. And that's the way I see it as well. Waiting for an 8 cents Kaspa at around 200 MA. Glad I waited. It's about to technical analysis. I mean, TA is important, Massey. So I agree with you. TA is definitely. I think understanding market is more than just TA. You've got to understand real world sentiments as well as just TA. Market analysis is great. Technical analysis is great. But I don't think TA is the do or die. Again, if it comes back down to that, congratulations, you got it correct. But you know, it's not the do or die there. I think Kaspa is. I'd be surprised if Kaspa comes below this here. That will no longer be a higher low. That could be a problem. So I'll be surprised to see Kaspa come below this region here. I believe it's going to be around here, but we'll have to wait and see. I like Hoppy and on Turbo. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I know the meme token side of things more. Hoppy and Turbo both doing very, very well. And then there's also speculation about that as well. With Grayscale now launching, you know, putting Kaspa under consideration, they may be now manipulating the market to get more cheap Kaspa to put it into their assets. That's also possible. I do agree that market manipulation is probably a factor right now. There's no proof of that, but it's not illogical to think that. You guys need to upset that Kaspa is a long-term play. I mean, people understand by it that it will not participate in the bull run. If you believe that, my man, that's fine. Fine, but I mean, look at it this way. So you want to get in Kaspa now, because if you think Kaspa's not going to participate in this bull run, that's fine. Don't invest in Kaspa, that's cool. But look at it this way. If Kaspa, let's just say, goes to $1 and it does a really bad run, or even just not even 50 cents, right? And then it comes back down. Point being is, if you're holding Kaspa really long term, 2, 3, 4 cycles, so to speak, is it better off getting into something you're putting just small amounts of allocation in now, when it's at 12 cents, or when it's at, you know, $1? If Kaspa's going to be following the power law, or following this gradual rise up like Bitcoin did, like, I think it's better to get in early. And you see people need to stop saying it. It's the thing we have to say, because it's something that people need to understand. If you're looking for price pumps, don't go into Kaspa. And you're looking at immediate green candles, don't be in Kaspa. We don't want you. Respectfully, we don't. Kaspa is about a project that's trying to change something. And when it's utilized in the energy sector, the emissions market, which is going to be $2 trillion by 2030, when Kaspa is utilized in the emissions market, when Kaspa is utilized in the cross-border payments market, when it's utilized in the supply chain, and all the other sectors in the real estate market, that's when Kaspa's adoption and therefore price and therefore liquidity will flood in, and that's when it will start rising higher and higher. It needs that. So long term, it's going to be fine. I want to be in before it ends up pumping. That's all I want to do. You don't want to be in Kaspa because you think if it's not going to participate in this bull run and you believe that, fine, don't be in Kaspa. That's cool. Doesn't bother me. Sell your Kaspa, I'll buy it off you happily. I bought a 14.4 cents at 13. We'll load a few 100,000 Kaspa as possible. Yeah, I think that's also a decent idea for you, my man. I think so. I think Kaspa is definitely undervalued. Again, the power law states. Again, power law is a great indicator, but it's not a do or die. But it's something that, again, it's an important indicator to understand how the proof of work element thing should work if it follows inside this band. And it says right now Kaspa is 63.8% undervalued. So it should come back. XRP has great potential, but it could be like HBAR, XRP, XLM. Possibly. I mean, I disagree, because the difference is those ones have centralization and backing from that side of things, where Kaspa is decentralized. And also those projects are widely adopted by institutions. Kaspa's not got the... Kaspa's, again, you shouldn't be chasing Kaspa because of these things, but these things are important to know nonetheless. If you want price action immediately, Kaspa is still sitting in top 30 on CoinMarketCap without a tier 1 exchange listing. You've heard that time and time again, but that is something that no other crypto in the history of this space have ever done. No one's ever done that besides Kaspa. Despite had a very bad run in the past 2 months, people always will FUD Kaspa. That's expected. I expect when Kaspa starts making a run up, people will start praying it again. Like, it'd be like, oh yeah, it's the best crypto in the space. Okay, that's fine. I relish in the FUD that people spread about Kaspa, because I have conviction in what I hold. If Kaspa went down to 1 cent, I'd still hold it, and I'd probably buy a hell of a lot more, because I believe in what I'm holding with Kaspa. When it has these immediate price, when it has these are retail catalysts. This is the Kaspa catalyst where we need. This is what Kaspa is going to be used for. But this is the retail. This is what we want. We want 10 BPS. We want smart contracts. We want grayscale. We want marathon. We want tier 1s. That will cause Kaspa price to pump, definitely. When this happens, we'll see a price pump. But what Kaspa is actually meant to be used for is something else. But when we get these tier 1s, Kaspa will be pumping in value. The fact that it's sitting at 28. Top 30, no tier 1s, no one has done that. That to me is still important. And it's not the most important factor, but it's important nonetheless. I'm buying as much as I can and buy the dip and hold 1 year. Big up to you, my man. I think that's a good idea, personally. Good afternoon, Jay. I bought a bag of Kaspa again before it dropped drastically. Okay, so now we know it is Kaspa's Fog's fault. So every time Kaspa Fog buys, it drops. And this time he has to buy a very big bag because it dropped drastically. So, yeah. And yeah, I agree with you, Brady. People are just complaining time and time again. And that's it. It's so funny. It's so funny because people in this space who saw Kaspa reach 20.7 cents, oh no, I'm not going to be able to get cheap Kaspa anymore. They were complaining so much. Oh, I can't get cheap Kaspa. Kaspa's going to go up to $1 very soon. And now it's come back down to, oh, this project's crap now. You're bipolar. You're just chasing pumps. Get out of my project, please. Like, what? Right now it's correcting. Right now you have a gem of an opportunity to get cheap Kaspa if you decide to. If you've done your research and you want to get into the project and you get into it. It's cheap. You want to be getting into a project when it's down. Why do you think most successful investors make their money in a bear market? Because they invest in the bear market and then just let them run up to the bull. People who are going to make a lot of money, they got into Bitcoin when it was at 15k, wherever the bottom was. Whatever the bottom was in the cycle, I think it was 15k. Yeah, 15k. People would have bought in and around here, and they didn't sell Bitcoin at all. They might have sold up here, come back down, yada yada. But that's where they make the money. They make money in the bear cycle. Kaspa's correcting right now. People who are getting into Kaspa now, this is where you want to buy if you believe in the project. Again, I'm not telling you to buy into Kaspa. That's not my words. My words are: do your research. If you believe in the project, you want to get in when it's low. If you're chasing greed, a lot of people sold their Kaspa to get into SWE when SWE was on this run up. And that's fine, and I think SWE's going to do probably quite well in this cycle. It might make you a decent bag, but you don't want to be chasing... If you're chasing green candles, you're going to just constantly keep chipping away at your bag and lose more and more money. Hi Jay, thanks for the daily streams. I've got a question about Pionex. As you are in the UK, are you using UPN to sign up? Also, once signed up, are you able to deposit money via UK banks? Thanks. I will. Okay, tell you what, Nick. I will message. I'll send an email to Pionex because I'm working with them, and I'll ask them for you. Because they set me up something different because obviously I'm working with them to help me out a little bit. So I'll ask them a question, ask them and see if it is possible. If not, then well, we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, I'll try and get in contact for you, my man, and see if I can sort something out for you. Kaspa holders are not promising with positive RI in a year. Need to hold 34 years. I mean, sure. Rise of crypto doesn't mean rise of Kaspa, as was shown this whole year. Okay, and the fall of crypto doesn't mean the fall of Kaspa, as was shown. That's such a rubbish comment. Okay, that's a bit rude of me. I apologise. That is such a stupid comment, in my opinion. I apologise. That's rude, but that's a really, because you can twist that on its head. The rise of crypto doesn't mean the rise of Kaspa in the last year. Okay, the fall of crypto does not mean the fall of Kaspa in the last 2 years before that. Do you see the like how it doesn't make sense? Crypto was falling in these past 2 years, and Kaspa rose. And now Kaspa's falling when crypto's rising. The argument can put both ways. It just means Kaspa doesn't follow the crypto market. Fine. Kaspa is strong, damn straight. Kaspa's dying. Your opinion. All the FUDs coming out of the woodworks because the price action is a strong buy signal. They clearly don't know what Kaspa is in order for Kaspa to be long. I agree, definitely. When everyone's panic selling, you buy, and when you feel you take profit. Yeah, you don't want to follow the markets. Like the best traders know when to buy into a project and when to sell, or they're controlling the markets themselves. Right now, Kaspa is in an undervalued position. It'd be the time to buy Kaspa would be now if you wanted to get in. Thank God I saw some Kaspa to hop into the 2x. Well, good for you, my man. You made some money. Again, whether you get to Kaspa or not, I don't care if you buy Kaspa. I really don't. I want you all to make money. I'm talking about Kaspa as a good potential buy for you to get into Kaspa. If you wanted to make money, I believe Kaspa has a good potential. I think it's got a very good fundamental. I think it's got a lot in coming for it. But if you think Kaspa's a bad place right now, and it is, fine. You may put money in Hoppy, so congratulations to you, Michael. Why buy now when you could bought at 2 cents? You won't see prices ever. Yeah, probably not. He's upset because he bought his full bag at 20 cents. I've bought multiple times, my man. Or if you're talking about Lieutenant Haddleberg, then probably. If you're talking about me, I've bought constantly. I've bought here, I bought down here, I bought here, I bought here, I bought here, I bought here. I even bought back when it was at 5 cents. That's more recently. I bought back at 5 cents round here as well. Like, I'm up on Kaspa. I don't mind what happens to Kaspa right now. And I'm still not selling my bags, and I'm not going to. I bought 35k at 17 cents too. Yeah, so equally then you're 30% down. If you want to sell, that's fine. But I think Kaspa's got a very good long-term potential still. My cats are kicking. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Right now the meme tokens are definitely doing very, very well. Memes are doing very, very well, which is, I think, is also where all the money's going right now. I mean, again, Nacho went from I think 40 at one point down to up to $63.7 million market cap. Caspi's done amazing as well. So I think memes is where it's at right now. That's evidently what's happening in the market. Kaspa has low liquidity. Sorry. I mean, that's one of the highest it's been for a while. Granted, it's mainly selling off, but that's not. The last time I looked at it properly, it was around 30. It's like 85.55 right now, with no tier ones. Yeah, Bufflink always reminds me. I haven't even said it today, but you know what? I've not said it today in this stream, I don't think, but I've still got 37 likes. So big up to all of you, but enjoy these streams. Be doing these daily again. I think I'm on day 78 now. Leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Because helping out more than you know, definitely. Went to the market is currently down. Only the sky is falling. Let's flood capital because we faded it when it went to the VC coins. Yeah, pretty much. Have you played off the grid? Are you going to buy a gun token if they launch it? I have not played off the grid because I want to, man. I really do. I'm struggling to find time. I've got so many things I'm trying to build and work on right now. But it's a game that I do want to play a little bit. And I probably will get some NFTs or some force thing for it as well, because again, if it's a game that takes off, then fantastic. But either way, the reason why I like it's going to put gaming crypto on the map for me. That's why I like it. Democrats will tax crypto gains at 60%. Vote Republican if you're planning to make gains, JK. I mean, yeah, the sentiment behind who's the better in power. I mean, again, whoever in power, I'm not too fussed. Whoever's just going to push crypto higher is all I care about. Which right now seems to be Trump, but again, it doesn't. We'll find out the verdict and the hopefully decisive crypto pump in a few weeks' time. Yeah, I'm also going to ignore them now. Kaspa is the only project I'm holding 2030. Yeah, I agree as well. That's what I'm doing. What website is it? Is this? Okay, I don't know which website you're referring to, because I've been on a lot of websites. I'm going to assume, obviously you've got Twitter that I'm on. This website is called KaspaRainbowChart.com. And then if you go on that, you can scroll down and click on KaspaPowerlaw.com. And then this one is coinglass.com /long short ratio. I'll put these in the chat if these are the ones you're referring to. And you can check them out for yourself. This one here, if you literally load up to it, like I've refreshed the page here, it will load up Bitcoin. You click on it, scroll down, you'll find Kas around here, and then you can just change that and find out what's happening with it. And then you've got other charts here. This is 2minus.com, KRI. This is Kas.fyi. All this sort of stuff I have in my Discord, I'm pretty sure already. If not, I'll relink it in there anyways. And KRI, yeah, KRI will greatly help Kaspa in the future. There's no doubt about it. Kaspa on clearance price, yeah. Kaspa is just trying to clear everyone out to, make a recovery, in my opinion. Kaspa is dead. And according to the power law, technically speaking, you're correct. Right now, it is below that, so technically it is dead. But is it dead and done in the water? That suggests otherwise, because the hash rate is still very, very high. So miners are still mining, even though the miners are making profit, they're still mining Kaspa. And that's just otherwise as well, because even though we've had a bit of a sell-off today, the interest is still high. So I don't think it's dead. I think it's had a bad price, but it's not dead. If you judge that a project is dead based on just price action, then you need to understand more about crypto. I've been very snappy. I apologize. I feel I've been very snappy people today. I'm just trying to. Sometimes I think you need to be a little bit meaner to get people to understand what's happening, because I can't just be all polite all the time. I feel like I'm polite most of the time. I try to understand both perspectives of everything what's happening right now. I understand that people are upset that Kaspa's not doing very well, and I get that. But if you think a project is dead because the price is just coming down, then it's its hash rate for people are still going up and its holders are still going up, then you need to understand more about what makes a project dead, because that's not dead. Its price is not doing well, but that's not dead. Kaspa is life. It is life. Trend should change or else we'll go lower. Probably, yeah. And Kaspa and Nacho, I think, are decent. I mean, the best meme token on KRC-20 definitely. Has a conviction in the project. Let weak clowns leave. Only strong will survive. Bought 5k more. Big up to you, my man. You'll be a millionaire, I'm sure. Computer Captain Man, welcome back to the stream. The downward price hasn't changed my conviction of Kaspa. People who understand this is an opportunity. Is that simple. People sell the downward price action, and those who are sheep who haven't done their research. Pretty much. People who are now going towards Sui and other projects that are making pumps. Like, I would laugh. And you know what? I encourage anyone that FUDs Kaspa to come join this stream daily, of course, but definitely tune in around Christmas time, because I'm hoping and praying, and I'm very optimistic that by Christmas time, Kaspa will be much higher in value, and I will be able to laugh at those who FUD Kaspa. I have obviously some names that I've remembered who've turned in daily to FUD Kaspa, and I'll be looking out to see if they end up changing their tune or just remain silent. But otherwise, yeah, I still stand strong that Kaspa's going to do well. This Kaspa whale will add more if he hits 11 cents even, probably. I mean, oh no, me, I'm not a whale. If you talk about me, no, I'm not a whale. No. My allocation, I'll talk my portfolio allocation in Kaspa is 70%. I do hold other projects. I'm not going to disclose how much I hold in Kaspa because that's personal. But I can promise you now, I mean, yes, it's just, trust me, bro, so it's hard for you to believe me, but I promise you now, I'm not a whale. I'm not. I wish I had that much Kaspa. God, I wish. If I had that much Kaspa, trust me, I would not be making these videos. Believe me now, if I had that much Kaspa, I would not be talking about Kaspa. Why would I? If I'm a whale in Kaspa, like, I'll be having 10 million Kaspa, I would be a millionaire guaranteed. Like, why would I be doing these videos? Why would I need to? I'm not a whale. No. I hold Kaspa. It's my biggest portfolio by far, but I'm not a whale. I'd love to be, though. Hopefully one day. Yeah. Can you give us a heads up? Yeah, Casper Frog, if you're in the Discord server, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna make a bot, yeah, or maybe we're gonna introduce a bot, yeah, that's gonna have whenever Casper Frog buys Casper, no to sell, because he's going to just dump the price. The clowns only come on the fears around. Yeah, pretty much is what it is. Casper is not the only top 30 without tier 1 listings. Leo is top 19. Leo. Never looked into Leo personally. Okay, well, it's got OKX, which Casper does not have. Ascend is top 9 on CoinGecko. I want to say it's a tier 1, but it's a top exchange either way. But it's got OKX. It's still got an exchange that Casper does not have. So if that's the case, then maybe that's a mistaken comment. But to my knowledge, Casper is still the only exchange without, you know, and even then, like, if you make that argument, okay, if you look at that, then even so, this project launched earlier than Casper, but yeah, Casper still is massively outperforming what that project is doing in terms of gains. But again, this one has OKX, which Casper does not have yet, and OKX are a venture off the KEF as well. So while they've not listed Casper, to me is mind blowing, but they haven't done it yet. It's whether you consider OKX as a tier 1 or not. Yesterday I took profit on from Nacho to Casper. Big up to you, my man. Big up to you. These clowns were not here at 20 cents. Such emotional people. I agree. Just think in a year or two, Casper working full on 10 BPS, memes and ecosystem, tier 1 listings, etc. Yeah, look long term. If you're focusing too short term, yeah, you're not going to struggle being an investor. Nacho got listed on Change Finance Dex. Yeah, I mean Nacho's on Change. Also Nacho's on PioNex, US soon, and also on CoinX. I thought I had it here. I don't know, where's it gone? But yeah, Nacho's on numerous exchanges. That's very, very good. And it's going to have apparently 3 more incoming as well. Did I remove it by accident? I did. Oh, I did to an extent. Where's the post? No, it wasn't that one. I don't even know where it was anymore. Yeah, point being, yeah, it might be this one. I don't even know. Yeah, but yeah, Nacho's got more incoming though, very, very soon. Oh, here it was. Yeah, this one. Yeah, more essential actions listed on the way. Stay tuned. People who chase pumps will lose massively. Time in the market is superior, and trying to time it. Yeah, time in the market is superior. You know what? I'm gonna steal that bingo bango. Time in the market is superior to trying to time it. That sounds like, you know what? That's philosophical. I'll tell you that. That's my new slogan. You know what? I'm copying that on a real. That's my new thing now. I'm gonna end every stream with that now, so people actually understand. Time in the market is superior to trying to time the market. Damn. The cycle is playing out like this normal. It is now Bitcoin and meme coin season. Yeah, pretty much. But I think Casper's time is still here. Quick, you're not being bad. If it was me, I would have told him to F off. Your patience is elite. Yeah, well, I mean, I understand people being emotional and upset with crypto and people losing their money. I do get that. Hell, I remember my first bull cycle. I lost some money. I made money in the end because I followed the right people and I had enough friends to help guide me a little bit, which is what I'm effectively trying to do right now. But even then, the first bull cycle, my first bull cycle, because I was testing the waters, it was like, you know, a few hundreds. I don't think I even put more than a K in. I made more, but I don't think I ever put more than a K in. I put a very, very small capital of money into the market. So I understand how it feels to lose money, especially when you have a project that people have so much conviction about. So I'm trying to be patient. I'm trying to say, yeah, I understand the sentiment, but if you do your research, you won't let this price action really bother you. But hey, people will be how they are. Can't change everyone's mind. I don't want to change people's mind. I want to just give them conviction about what they're holding. If you don't believe in the project after doing your research, that's fine. Don't be in the project. That's fine. Go and chase SWI or Bitcoin or whatever else that you think is going to be a good project. Crypto Mindset has a vid upload about Kaspa saying not to buy. Can you have a look? I'll have a look off stream. I'm not going to play it on the stream because that's his content. You know, and stuff like roundtables and like, you know, X live space with the founders. I'll play those because that's, you know, straight from the horse's mouth. I'll listen to that off stream about not to buy Kaspa right now and see what he thinks, and then I'll maybe talk about it next stream. But I'm not going to, you know, just be playing his video on stream like that. Cause I'm not going to steal his content. That's not fair to him. I mean, yeah, people go check it out if they want to. The video, I'm like Crypto Mindset is the channel name apparently. Go and check it out and see his reasoning for it. I'm gonna check it out myself as well. Yeah, edging until Kaspa is $1. Yeah, honestly, I know the feeling. I love that Kaspa is way down here. Kaspa getting us way more Kaspa now for mints. Yeah, precisely. OKX is a tier 1. Okay, well, there you go. According to, I mean, again, I think it's objective, or it's, you know, it's the opinion of that, of, you know, it's one's opinion, but at least seemingly OKX is considered as a tier 1. Therefore, Leo has got a tier 1 because it's got OKX. But hey, that be it is. Kaspa actually pumped to 24 cents by end of the year, and we will call it a day before dumping to 15 cents to solid for the rest of the bull run. Bow away, smart contracts, and MBS come next year, develop slow. Does slow mean bad? I prefer the development to be slow and it to be done really, really well than it to be rushed out quickly and it to collapse. Like many other forks that Kaspa has tried to do. Push out 10 PPS faster than Kaspa and collapsed. So, I don't think slow is a bad thing at all. I mean, I think Kaspa, I still hold strong on my belief that Kaspa should hopefully reach 35 cents by the end of the year. And then, you know, with 10 BPS and hopefully smart contract and the tier 1 listings coming after that, I think we'll see Kaspa make a push towards, you know, $2, if not higher. And either way, I'm holding it multiple cycles. So I'll be honest, if Kaspa's not reached that, I was wrong, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. I'm holding, Kaspa I'm holding enough to make me a millionaire. Like, if it reaches the prices of, you know, $100 or something stupid. Like, I'm holding it for a very, very long time. So I don't care what the immediate price action is. I'll take my profits at $1, at $2, and so on and so forth. I'm not, full disclosure, I am not going to take any profit out of Kaspa until it reaches $1. I'm not. You might call me stupid for that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take profit out of Kaspa at $1. And then I'll probably take them out, you know, other parts as well. But I'm not taking out any before that. I prefer to buy at 99 cents than to take out at $1. Or to say, I prefer to buy at 99 cents to take out 99 cents. Like, I prefer to buy under $1. Obviously, I'll be buying in later on as well. Like in the next bear cycle, let's say Kaspa reaches $5 this cycle, comes back down to $1, and then, you know, the bear cycle side of things, so at its bottom, I'd buy there. Of course, I'm not an idiot. I'd buy above $1, but in this cycle, I'm not buying above $1. No way. You lose your money when you sell. I mean, yeah, that's also true. Even though you might be down in Kaspa, you actually lose your money when you sell. Like, people who bought, you know, here, you're down 40%, but you haven't actually lost money until you sell. If you hold Kaspa and it comes back up, then you made your money back. Think people who bought Bitcoin at its all-time high from 69k. That's why you saw such strong resistance for Bitcoin around this region here. Because people who had bought around this all-time high of 69k, you saw it come here, strong resistance, and then people went up here and they made a profit and then got out. That's why I haven't been able to come back up since. But they held the whole time because they thought Bitcoin would come back, and it did. And I'm good, my man. Thank you very much for asking, Andy. I'm good. Thank you for asking. And I'm about to wrap the stream up today anyways, because it has gone a little bit over. So some random YouTubers has a video on not buying Kaspa. Yeah, okay, let's listen to some random. I mean, you could say that, but at the same time, I'm also a random on YouTube, right? As much as I am definitely dedicated to Kaspa as opposed to any other project, I do hold other cryptos, of course. But I'm telling you, I'm just a random YouTuber on the internet as well, talking about Kaspa. It's just who you want to believe at the end of the day. I haven't looked at the videos. I don't know his reason for not buying Kaspa. If it's just price action and TA wise, then I'm not going to listen to him personally. I think TA is important, but I don't think it's the be all and end all of crypto and analysis. You've got to understand more about a project to understand whether to get into. You don't look at a project like Bitcoin and think, oh yeah, the market's doing the crisscross applesauce pattern right now, I should get in right now. No. You find out why is Bitcoin going up and down. It's the rate cuts. It's BlackRock adopting more and more of ETFs. It's the mining going on. It's Marathon accumulating more. That sort of stuff. That's what's going to make you think, oh yeah, Bitcoin's going to be going up soon. Of course, there will be TA involved. I'm not saying TA is useless. Like the fact that you see Bitcoin top here and then top here, double top, it came down, making lower lows here, lower highs and lower lows. It's coming down here again. Of course. And then you can see here, oh look, higher high, higher high, higher high. TA tells you it should be starting to come up again. TA is important, but it's not a be all and end all. Don't look at this. Don't just rely on it solely. Do your research on all elements of it. And yeah, as more time passes, more people know about Kaspa. Again, that's why you're seeing the wallets. I mean, the wallets don't mean people. It just means you could have one person have like 17 wallets, but you're seeing wallets growing more and more. So more people know about Kaspa. Grayscale's going to help with that as well. Again, not the reason to get Kaspa, it's a reason, definitely. Time to buy when the asset has dipped. I'm sure that YouTuber will tell you that buying is when the pump. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll look into it. What's his name again? Where is it? Crypto mindset. I'm going to just type it in so I can find it. I'll look at it to see what he's saying about it. This one here. Okay, well I'll look at it and see what he's saying about it, but I'm not holding my breath because, you know, I obviously want Kaspa to do well, and I still believe that Kaspa's going to do well. It's just correcting right now. I prefer the devs take their time rather than rush. Yeah, I agree. Look at Solana. Solana has issues. The last time the memes pumped was a few months ago. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I mean, you got people memes launching all left and right on the Solana chain, but yeah, people who rush the projects, they cap themselves. There's only so much growth they can have. Kaspa is trying to play the long game. But yeah, anyways, that is going to be it for the stream today. A bit of a long stream happening recently, an hour and 15, but yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. If you want the stream again, leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe for more. If you want to know about crypto, market sentiment, and join my free Discord servers in the chat already, in the description, and also on my YouTube homepage. That being said, I'll be back same time tomorrow, so yeah, see you all then, hopefully. What was the saying? What was the saying? I need to find the saying. No, I need to say it. Where is it? It was Bingo Bango that said it, right? Yep, where is it? Yeah. Time in the market is superior than trying to time the market.